The anti-homosexuality bill has been passed on Tuesday by the Parliament of Uganda. Now, this has been overdue given the fact that it has been there in Parliament for several years. The first bill was actually in 2013, which was successfully passed, but for some reasons, President Museveni did not sign it. According to sources, it was altered because of several controversial links to the bill. But today we are here to discuss the anti-homosexuality bill of 2023 that was just passed on Tuesday, 2023. Now, this bill has raised a lot of tension within and outside the country. Several international communities have weighed in, criticizing the government and calling it an unlawful bill. Join me here in the Inside Show to discuss the extent to which this bill has caused tension in the country. I'm here joined by a life coach for teenagers, Mr. Santiago. So, and as we start our discussion, I would love you to introduce yourself to the audience right now.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Madam Irene. I'm glad to be here as usual. I'm Santiago C. Rogers, a life coach.
Yes.
Yeah, a life coach. We talk about lives of the youth, people who are fed in life, people who are being disturbed by drugs. We do a lot of things.
Okay.
We transform the mindsets of people from the ghetto. And we talk about things concerning the country, because this country is ours, and we're entitled to live in this country.
Yes.
So whatever it is called, the national issues of national importance.
Yes.
So we have all the right to talk about it.
Okay, now.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now, just recently, on Tuesday,
yes,
we have had the Parliament pass a bill that this anti-homosexuality bill actually criminalizes anybody that identify as gay. Now, identifying as gay is wide. You could be a lesbian, you could be gay, you could be queer, you can even be bisexual. So, at what point in time do you think maybe the enforcement of this bill can come in? Do you think the bill itself is necessary, or it is even not supposed to be discussed? What do you think?
Thank you, Madam Irene. Thank you for the big opportunity you've given me. Actually, me, I'm a God-fearing person, and I'm a believer. God has never made a mistake to create a man and a woman so that they live together. A man should marry a woman. I believe in God, the conqueror of this earth.
Yes.
So when I talk about, you're talking about the bill was brought in our Parliament of Uganda, sincerely, we wouldn't even discuss about it, but it's too much. It's rampant.
Yeah.
So we have the right, we have come out. First of all, I myself, Santiago, I condemn whatever wants to practice homosexuality in our country here in Uganda. Once you caught, I don't know how they can even slaughter you, because it is really, really bad. It is really bad. I condemn that. Actually, in the other side, when I talk, the Parliament really did very well.
Okay.
And actually, that is really good.
So you side with them for passing the bill?
They're passing the bill because it's too much.
Okay.
It's too much. It demoralizes our children. It demoralizes our people. We have a lot of things we need to talk about. We wouldn't be here talking about homosexuality, but it is because it is rampant. It has gone into our country. We as people who are concerned, we should come out Not only me in the studio, not even you, Madam Irene, wherever who is there, and you are hearing about this voice. We are saying, come out, condemn this. This, we are an African, we are a society who are organized. We are saying, if a society is organized, a society has culture, norms, and customs.
Yes.
We say in our African culture that a woman should marry a man.
From the traditional aspect of it,
yes,
it is morally
wrong. Wrong. We don't allow that in our society.
Yes.
You know why? Because these people, they want to finish us up. Why? They are bringing this bill, they are bringing this act into our people that they should penetrate, and this because for us, our children or our people, they have what they call a lazy heart. I call it a lazy heart, a soft heart.
Soft heart.
Because they come and manipulate them. They
shouldn't we say that the poverty ratio in the country is contributing to this kind of vice where people feel like they have no choice but to go with what the influence is bringing?
Definitely, the influence would be that the economy of our country, the state of our economy, this country is not really good. Once now these people, they are using the opportunity to promote their thing, this homosexuality, so that if you don't agree with them as a government of this country, they will cut off their donation. They will cut off the donation.
Okay.
But we are saying, even if they cut off the donation, for us, we can live. Here we are very rich.
Yes,
we have all the resources. Absolutely. We are cultivators, we are pastorists, we are business people. We can do whatever we have. I would come up with a suggestion which says that wherever who is concerned this country, what should we do? Let's be contented with the little we have.
Okay.
If you have a little, you have your land in the village, you're digging, you're getting some little money. Why do you convince of someone to give you money and use your body?
But there's a need for development. Like when we look at the projects in the country, like the recent concluded Northern Bypass and several government projects, they are actually funded by Western powers. So what do you think the government should do? Because they are like they are in a tight spot, because one side we do need the donation to fund our development projects. Okay. At the other side, we are calling ourselves a morally and a God-fearing country.
Morally and God-fearing. It is immorally wrong to be done in this, not even this country of ours, but Africa as a culture. In 8 years, as long time as we were used to do. Before that, before even homosexuality bills to come into our things here to penetrate, we could bazungu, those I call it bazungu, the Europeans, the whites.
Yes,
they would donate us. Do you know what they would do? They would come here and take our resources. If they could take our resources and they take it there, then they bring it as a donation. Why don't they leave us? They take at least that resources, like petroleum. We have petrol somewhere in Hoima. Like copper, whatever they can take, even our land. They take, in exchange of taking our resources, they bring our donation, not misusing our body. God has a reason why he created you, Madam Sarah. The reason why he created you, know why? He created you because he wants you to fulfill his...
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, to do his will on earth. And also to enjoy on this earth, not to find bad things.
And let me first add on what you're saying with a question. You're talking about the religious part of it. This same Bazungu introduced this religion to Africans. And now we are taking it back to them that as believers, it doesn't matter whether I'm Catholic, I'm Protestant, or born again, but as a believer, now we are saying, no, this is not what our faith tells us to do. But it is the same faith that this Bazungu brought to us. So why can't they also accept the fact that it is not something morally right? As a life coach, can you maybe expand more on that?
They used, actually, these people, they have done everything to we Africans. And I'm one of people on camera here. I don't really believe in those people because they no longer want us to live on this earth. Why? The reason why we are black, there is a reason why we are black. He made us black and beautiful. We are on our continent. We are not in their continent. That is number one. Yes. They used the religion they brought to us to divide and rule. They used us, they could come and they preach to you. Again, a friend of yours like me, they will tell me, now you see Santiago. Santiago doesn't like you, but God. Again, these are the same people who says, but you, God likes you. Love God as you love your neighbor. I'm saying, if you say you brought the religion to us, and you say the religion is good and God is there, why do you disobey God? Do you remember the regime of Sodom and Gomorrah in those years where we are not there?
It was a lot of very ridiculous things that really annoyed God.
Do you know what happened?
And I think we're about to start seeing such punishments for several nations.
These are the punishments coming right now in our nations. Currently, it has happened, not even here, in Turkey. It was earthquake, this world earthquake came and took over the whole city. You know why? It's God, because God controls. He's in the control of everything. The moment you want to look into his eye, he will punish you. So, really, our parliament today, God was with you. Why? Because I'm so happy that you passed the bill of condemning the homosexuality in this country.
Okay, but I do have something that I want you to share with us. Yes, you are condemning the bill, but now let's talk about the punishments.
Yes.
To some extent, we are Christians, and when we look at the sentence they've given the offenders of this bill, we look at once you're convicted of the offense, you get 20 years in prison. If you're convicted of aggravated of homosexuality offense, you get death penalties, and the likes of like attempted offense, you still get 10 years. But let's look at the intent of it. Really, yes, morally we disagree, but what do you think about the sentence? Is it really correct to sentence someone to 20 years in prison? Couldn't it have been maybe lesser to give them room of change or something like of a sort?
Santiago Rogers, see, as a senior citizen of this country, I really don't even, to my opinion, I don't even agree with them or with those cases, the punishment they gave to those people. You know why? Even these people, once they commit, they find you committed or convicted, those countries, like those Western countries, they will give them asylum and they leave this country. To my opinion, I'm saying, it would be when you call convicted or aggravated, you would be sentenced, like they shoot you, you die, and we should know that now that evil is out of us. Why? Because Once you live here and you go the other side, you go still spreading it. So now we have social media.
Yeah.
The world has come a global village. You'll be in Europe, assuming you are in Denmark, Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Other friends of yours and your parents are here. You'll be exchanging what? But we want to make sure, to my opinion, it would be seriously when you caught, they give you, they shoot you, you die. We know that for you, you've gone. Because this thing you're doing, it is really contrary to our culture. You see?
Yes.
It is really contrary to our culture.
Yes, it is.
Once they get you, you'll be an example to others. Why? Even another person who is willing and wishing, you'll get to fear that, these people are tough.
But to some extent, we have had several human rights organizations like the Human Rights Watch. They have come out to say that this bill, it is unlawful and to certain extent it violates human rights, like the dignity of the person, since we are dealing with people and individuals of 18 years and above. And they are claiming that the government is mixing up homosexuality with underage and gender-based violence. So this conversation cannot end here. It is a lot to digest in and come up with maybe how to enforce the law is going to be a problem.
Yes.
Don't you think so? Because how you're going to get these people and gather evidence that they're involved in the act. Now, for most human rights activists and even civil organizations, that is what they're basing on. And also, the country is wondering how the president will sign the bill, or will he not? Because right now we have had an international organization, Amnesty International, that always supports several projects, civil society here and there. And they're already worried of the enforcement of the bill. But not only that, they're already stating clearly where they stand is concerning the bill. And we should expect negative feedback from many organizations in the coming weeks or days to come. But yet again, President Museveni has not signed the bill. So let's keep our eyes open. And I know most Ugandans are just waiting for the president to do the right thing, because most Ugandans right now, they are happy that such a bill has been passed after several years of pending bill. So guys, do subscribe to the Campusar so that you get more details on several activities and feedback from our good life coach here. Santiago, thank you for having you. You've really weighed in on the moral and what society thinks of the bill. But as you, our audience, what do you think of the anti-homosexuality bill? Is it necessary? Are the punishments worth it? Is it lawful? We leave it up to you. You're a citizen of Uganda. You know what you believe in. Stick to what you believe in. And do share your views down there. Until next time, it's been your host, Irene, and my guest, Mr. Santiago. And also, I want to send our shout outs to the coffee shop for giving us a wonderful evening coffee. At the same time, thank our sponsors, Fine Finishings Uganda. Thank you so much for making this a good conversation. Until next time, don't forget, we are always here discussing important topics that Ugandans need. I sign out. Good evening.
I sold out music, and if I got you by my side.